So many schools are just worried about the left side of the brain that we're forgetting about everything that makes a person whole. The students that are coming in, that are embracing the arts and technology, are going to define where Rensselaer will be in the next 30 to 50 years, because they are the ones that will be thinking of what can we do next, how can we improve what we are doing right now. And you don't know where creativity and talent are going to come from.
I grew up in Washington, D.C., from a modest background, and at a time initially when schools, in fact, were segregated. The Smithsonian Institution, however, was right there. It not only sparked and supported my interest in science, the art and cultural resources taught me a lot about other cultures, about how humans express themselves, how they saw their world. It helped to create empathy. Many people make the mistake of thinking that the arts and science, the arts and technology are not linked. Here at Rensselaer, we know that many of our students come in inherently interested in the arts.
Most of my classes are programming classes. Most of my homeworks are programming homeworks, which means that I write code to fix problems. 2, 3.
I major in biomedical engineering, and what we're really doing is we're studying how we can apply engineering practices to the human body, either with devices or developing new practices. To be honest, I wasn't really looking for music in general, and I was so lucky when I came to RPI. It's getting to know somebody on a level beyond, oh hi, I'm a computer science major at RPI, nice to meet you.
You have to empathize with your musicians, otherwise you guys are just playing the same piece at the same time. Like, you're not really making music, but you have to be able to look at them and understand, oh, Frank's breathing, that means he's about to go in, or Frank's leaning in, which means he wants to be more dramatic. So maybe I'm looking at a person in real life. Maybe they feel down that day. I'm receiving that sort of information, I think, with more grace and more receptiveness because of music.
Over 40% of our students are involved in music or the performing arts on some level. They're looking for an institute to be able to provide them the platforms to continue to grow our build-up of our music program and the facilities on campus, and we're now capturing those students. Graduates leave this institute preparing to lead, and to lead you have to have a full array of interests and a full array of understanding, and the arts are part of that.
You need a heart to support a brain, I think.
The question then was, how do we take these two roots of the arts in senses that one would think of as the pure senses of the arts, and take technology and experimental media and bring them together?
Almost 2 decades ago, Dr. Jackson came to me with this idea of building a small performing arts center. I graduated in 1982 with BS in computer systems engineering and a minor in music from Rensselaer, which was very rare.
When we articulated what we intended to do with impact, Curtis made a transformative gift, and that is why the place is named for him.
I had learned through all my years in music when I was growing up that the creative part of it actually came from the music, and that's actually what I believe led to NVIDIA's success.
And so we hired a special architect, acoustician, technology specialist, and in Karlsruhe, Germany, we found Johannes Gerber.
This is the entrance to the miracle of impact. No other university has ever built a building like this and supported a program that would span from contemporary arts production to media research and cognitive and immersive environments like Impact does. This concert hall has all these wiggly walls. You have curved walls, allowing any sound to reach the audience from any point in the hall. You could have a singer standing right where I am standing, and it would sound to the audience as good as if the singer would be standing on stage. We have so-called displacement ventilation, where you have a hole under each seat. The air moves up very, very slowly. It gets heated by our body and by the lights, and then it gets sucked out at the top of the hall. And so you cannot hear any noise from air handling. This is the only concert hall in the world that has a fabric ceiling. The desire was to have this uplifting feeling, because art is not supposed to make us small, but to open our minds. Here we are in the theater of MPAC. It's a very intimate space with 400 seats in the audience and a very large stage. Why do you have such a big stage, 80 by 40 feet, and only 400 seats in the auditorium? As you can see, the stage is very low. It's not even a foot high. When an actor comes out, she or he is really part of the audience.
It is called an experimental media and performing arts center because it is both a world-class performance platform, but it is a world-class research and education platform.
We are here in a big, big black box. But it's not a black box theater, it is actually a studio. The walls are all covered with acoustic panels which distribute the sound around the audience. There is no front or rear in this space. The audience can be anywhere, the artist can be anywhere. It's 30 feet high, so we can actually make projections all around the audience in an immersive way.
What we try to do here is to see the science in and of the arts and see art in and of the sciences.
MPAC is a commitment to our students that we care about the arts and that we care about creativity.
It proves to be a perfect environment for any artistic work or for any research work that involves us as the whole human being.
Rensselaer has always been very good at educating the left side of the brain, and we've been doing that for centuries. But the right side of the brain actually comes with the student that comes to Rensselaer, and it starts in the K through 12.
Sometimes things, as they say, happen for a reason. Curtis's philanthropy supports both Rensselaer and Find Your Light Foundation. The Find Your Light Foundation is focused on having underprivileged young people dream bigger dreams. And now we're creating this very unique partnership.
Our mission is to make sure that they are able to use the arts as a tool in their lives through in-school programs, after-school programs, to make sure that their lives are enriched through the power of arts and arts education.
Our society is moving away from supporting the arts in elementary school, middle school, and high school. Find Your Light has a passion for bringing that back to our school systems.
When you see young people discovering what I was lucky enough to discover at a young age, when you see young people's light bulbs flip on, and they realize that they have a place in this world, that they realize they have a voice for the first time, it shines a light on every other aspect of their lives.
The National Endowment for the Arts showed that students from poorer socioeconomic backgrounds who are exposed to the arts are more likely to take calculus and succeed at it.
We are about making sure that every young person finds their voice to become future leaders, become future professionals, become artists, doctors, engineers, rocket scientists.
We think that the Find Your Light Foundation is a great way to create a pipeline for young people who can come into institutions like Rensselaer, and in that process to uplift themselves.
I think it's so great that RPI and Find Your Light can team up. It's a testament to the broad scope of learning that RPI is committed to the work that Dr. Jackson has done and continues to do. We are of different universes sharing a similar passion and a similar goal.
I'm thrilled for Rensselaer to be launching and supporting what we'll do together.